God save the King!
Windsors at war. Kate and William conflict for victory as Wales, back through wills, take on the Princess England in rugby's Six Nations in Cardiff. The Prince and Princess of Wales will cheer on opposing facets at Saturday's Wales v England Six Nations Healthy, after they have been noticed greeting injured gamers beforehand of the Healthy at Principality Stadium today. Kate, 43, client of the Rugby Football Union, RFU, and Prince William, 42, who has been buyer of the Welsh Rugby Union, WRU, considering the fact that 2016 are attending the An Awful Lot expected match. There is probably some pleasant competition in the air between the royal couple, as their respective patronages see them rooting for opposing groups in Cardiff on Saturday, in what ought to be construed as an exhibit of friendship in sport. The couple have been sat between Rob Udwin, president of the RFU, and Terry Cobner, president of the WRU. Kate sat subsequent to Mr. Udwin, whilst William was once placed to her left beside Mr. Cobner. Ahead of the match, the Prince and Princess of Wales met injured gamers who are supported by way of the Welsh Rugby Charitable Trust. The Royals chatted with injured gamers in the Sir Tasker Watkins suite, an area at the Principality Stadium which is committed for use by means of the gamers and their households in advance of matches. The couple regarded animated as they spoke to injured gamers, each in overcoats for the chilly Cardiff climate and a brisk 8°C, earlier than taking their seats for the match. Outside, William seemed to have donned a purple scarf, the identical colour as the strip worn by means of the Welsh rugby crew to exhibit his support. William is consumer of the Welsh Rugby Charitable Trust, which was once set up to assist gamers who have been severely injured whilst enjoying rugby in Wales, and their cherished ones, inviting them to each Wales domestic sport and internet hosting an annual household day. They formally opened the suite, named after a Welsh justice and World War II veteran who used to be later president of the Welsh Rugby Union, prior to attending England and Wales preceding Six Nations conflict on February 25. Kate took over her rugby position from her brother-in-law Prince Harry in 2022, who used to be pressured to provide up the patronage as section of the Megxi Agreement. The Princess of Wales, who grew up staring at rugby with her family, is regarded as one of the sportiest contributors of the royal family and has gamely taken on her husband in the whole lot from dragon boating to wind buggy racing at royal engagements. She has performed tennis and hockey from a younger age and is already royal customer of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club and is a generic vacationer to the Wimbledon Championships. Less properly acknowledged is her love of rugby. Her sister, Pippa, wrote in Vanity Fair Journal in 2014, "Rugby was once a massive factor for our family. We might graph our weekends round the massive matches." In the Daily Mail's Palace Confidential podcast, Joe Elvin joked that the Wales household may want a referee in-house for the recreation, which varieties phase of the Six Nations Championship. It's uncertain whether or not the royal young people, Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6, are additionally cut up on which crew they support, Wales for William, or England for Kate. In fact, on Mike Tyndall's podcast The Good, the Bad and the Rugby, Prince William did funny story that the query of which crew the kids aid has grown to be quite the thing at home. He said, "It's end up pretty the issue in the house. Catherine is pretty into it. I'm attempting to continue to be out of it." And, in 2023, William remarked it would be a tense ride home with his spouse after a Six Nations Wales v England suit in Cardiff. It's concept that George, Charlotte and Louis will watch the sport in Windsor today.